All right, everyone, what's going on? Everyone in the chat, Red Cup Review family, and everyone out there on YouTube, it's your buddy Rob Banks. This is the Red Cup Review Friday Night Live pop culture toy show. I'm here with my best buddy Baz.
What's up?
As always, like the video and start dropping some comments. Let's get some cool interaction this week. We got nothing planned, so we're just going to be bullshitting with y'all. Make sure you join Facebook official Red Cup Review the Rebellion, as you can see on the banner right over there, as you can catch up with us during the week and kind of, whatever, like join the crew or something. Anyways, we're going to do a quick little roll call in the chat real quick. Kev's Matrix, what's up? How's it going? The Toy Mafia, Big P signs up. I know who you are, bro. You changed your name. And the Briscoe from up north. Bam! With the hand drop right there. All right. Baz, how's it going? How you been? How's everybody been in the chat? What's up this week? How's everything going?
Well, it's week 100 in quarantine, and the bodies piling up, and we're starting to eat each other. We're like, hunting each other, Rob.
Your house is now the outpost, right?
It's getting desperate. Nah, it's whatever. I'm starting to get just like... I don't know, just lethargic.
Yeah, you gotta motivate, man. Do some stretches, go for a jog or something.
I don't know. It's not even that. Like I could do some physical work and shit. I do in the yard, and I hit the heavy bag here and there. But it's just like the uncertainty of things going back to normal.
Well, the Florida didn't Florida just open their beaches back up?
Yeah, they did, but there's still guidelines. There's no gatherings allowed,
right?
And there's no sunbathing allowed. So basically, you could like go for a walk, you could fish, stuff like that. That's solitary stuff,
right? Yeah, true.
So which is cool. Everybody needs to experience nature, de-stress. As long as you're not throwing a beach party and shit.
Do you have any pickups this week?
Absolutely not. And I did get my my Trump bucks.
Nice.
In the my direct deposit. I got it Wednesday, I believe.
Very nice.
So if you haven't gotten it yet, you could go to irs.gov, get my payment.
Nice.
So irs.gov/getmypayment if you haven't received your Trump bucks yet.
I would strongly suggest you guys spend your money however the hell you want. It's funny is that like we immediately saved the money we got here. I know a lot of people like, oh, I'm going to buy this, I'm going to buy that now. Be real careful. Remember, the economy is going to open back up, and we are going to get slammed with a bunch of pre-orders all at once. But this is also supposed to be to stimulate the economy, so you're supposed to spend it, right? I mean, that's what it's there for. If you don't need it for rent, right, or food, or the necessities, obviously you should have a couple of bucks maybe left over. If you're an essential worker, then you spend it however the hell you want. There's a couple of new pre-orders that went live actually this week, and I know people were like salivating and all over them. There was a 1/3 the Joker that was released today by Iron Studios. 1/3 scale is even bigger than the premium formats, and guys have been ordering that shit and going crazy for that. It's $1,000. I think it's ridiculous. These statues that just guys throw thousands of dollars at. Every time I think I'm gonna pledge something to myself. Every time I see one of these crazy ass statue collectors buy a statue for over $1,000, I'm gonna take $20, put it in a jar, and then eventually blow my deck out with Trek decking and add like $15,000 worth of onto my house, practically it won't cost that much. But
I mean, is everybody that are buying the collectibles at this time, are they all working? Are they essential? Because this is like,
I don't know.
This is like a one-time thing,
Yeah, exactly.
If you're not working, $1,200 is going to go quick.
Yeah, no shit. I'm hearing that they're talking about another stimulus package. I'm hearing like, a UBI getting put in place. This is all conjecture right now. I'm hearing like, 1,000. The guy at my job was like, yeah, 2,000 a month. I was like, that's a little nuts, dude. I was like, I've heard $1,000 a month before. Going forward until this is over for like a universal basic income type thing, which is really, that's going to like, it's weird because somebody like me who is an essential worker who makes a really good living, I'll get these stimulus checks or these UBIs, and I'm not going to need to really use it for the things somebody else might, like for rent or for food or like that. I'm kind of covered on all that. But one good thing is being able to help stimulate the economy by maybe hiring somebody to do something or giving it to the next person over, right? So you have like a construction worker who's out of business, or a guy who lays rugs, or a painter. You get somebody like that to come over, add some value to your house, or buy some new couches, keep the stores open. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's where like the essential workers have to come into place with their money. Unless you just want to take it, invest it in the stock market or some bullshit like that. That's cool too. But even then, you're still kind of doing your part also. All right. Baz, why don't you take a look into the chat, see what's going on real quick. What's up?
Okay, Dennis Trottleflunger.
Trottleflunger.
Yeah, Trottleflunger. Is Rob Banks your real name? If so, that's badass.
No, Rob Banks is not my real name. My real name is Rob. My last name isn't Banks, but I've been going by the name Rob Banks for just around 20. It's like my professional name. It's around 22 years or so I've been using that name, right? So it's been my name professionally for around 22 years, semi-professionally. You know, I used to be in a music group where I used the name, and then I was using that for my publicist name when I was in college doing like college publicity work. And now I'm using it for the sakes of this channel because, you know, you don't want there are some weirdos out there, you know, that'll hit you up and be like, oh, you got some nice looking kids there. Look, man, anything to keep the weirdos away. But at the same time, I've been going by it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Wow. Trevor McGuire, I get $13.90 a week on unemployment with the extra $600 included. Okay. So your unemployment is $200 more than I make going to work every week. And New York City sanitation workers are the highest paid in the country practically. And that's pretty friggin' amazing. Rob Solo, I hear $2K a month for 6 months. That's freaking bananas. See, that's the guy at my job said, Rob. So, hey, listen, you know, more power to us, I guess. Crazy Prime One Money, says Kev's Matrix. Amazing statues, just big commitment for one statue for $1,500. Yeah, it is really absolutely just outrageous. I don't know how these guys even justify mentally spending that much money. How do you guys justify spending money on your collectibles, right? Like, Baz, you're a Mezco guy and a Marvel Legends guy and some Mafex, right? And you very rarely dabble in the occasional statue and or hot toy. I do strictly hot toys and Mezcos with the occasional statue here and there also. Now, I have the last hot toy I pre-ordered was the Justice League Superman, you know, that we've been waiting 2 years for it to come in practically.
You still haven't gotten it, right?
Still haven't gotten it. Yeah, this whole thing ruined. I would have probably had it already. It's out in Hong Kong. It's been out. But I don't understand how people just go, bang, must have $1,500, bang, $1,500, like just. And yo, that's cool. Like if you could do that, if you got money like that, that's dope. I know a lot of guys though behind the scenes, other YouTubers, even like what they actually do for a living. And the fact that they're able to do that is awesome. But when I look at like my surroundings and I'm like, all right, I could spend $1,500 on a statue, right? Because I'm into statues a little bit. I got them behind me here, right on either side of me and shit. Like my next door neighbor was like, yo, we could blow our decks out and it's going to cost like $6,000 a deck. But if we do it together, it'll be like $5,500. We'll probably get like $1,000 off. And I'm talking about blowing my deck out to be like, right now my deck is 12 feet by 8 feet. And I'm going to blow it out to like 20 by 12 with Trek decking. And it's going to wind up costing me like $5,500. So that's like 4 statues or spending $5,000 to add like $15,000 of wealth onto your house. Now, if you don't want to have a deck or do something like that, and you wanted to, let's say, repaint your room, right? Or have like a painter come in for like a G, or like get new couches or like a new TV set for like $2,500 and get like the new Jam in 4K thing. I guess it's all a matter of perspective, but I don't know, man. I think like,
or get like a hot Spanish maid.
Oh, there you go. All right, there you go.
To take care of the kids and alleviate the the burden from the wife.
For $1,500, for a $1,500 Batman statue, let's say, you can pay a maid to come in and clean your house for like 3 months, once a week. Like, I mean, I don't know. I just think that's like, and I mean like deep clean the motherfucker where they're like wiping baseboards and shit. So I don't know.
Your brother would tell the maid, he'd be like, "I'll take you away from all of this."
Oh, stop it.
Inside joke.
Yeah, Rob Swallow's mentioning the new Captain Marvel. We're going to be talking about that in a minute. Let's see. Diecast, $400 for the new diecast Hot Toys. I know that's just friggin' bananas. I don't even. I got one diecast Iron Man. I sold my Mark 8, bought the Mark 7 diecast, and got it on eBay at a eBay like $50 off discount, and that's it. I'm sticking with Mark 6, and I'm done.
Wait, what's the latest Iron Man that is coming out from Hot Toys from the Infinity War?
The one where he's like battle damage, the snap.
No, the one before that. Did that come out yet?
I think it's Mark 85. There's the clean version, which is out, and then the Mark 85 battle damage comes out next year, supposedly. Okay,
because I think I pre-ordered that one.
What?
Yeah, and I haven't heard anything from the store that I pre-ordered it from.
Dude, I'm actually glad. The battle damaged one with his face out, or the one where he's just in the clean version?
It's the clean version. Is that out?
I think Mark 85 is out, guys, right? I don't know. Somebody that has Mark 85, let me know. Otherwise, it's got to be coming out soon. Link the Jedi, what's up? Greetings, it's all.
I don't even want it anymore. I don't even want it anymore.
You don't even want it now. Listen, I would take it and then maybe sell it on the aftermarket.
Flip it? Yeah.
Flip it. Yeah. Those things always, every Iron Man diecast goes up in price that I've seen at least. Okay. No pickups of the week for you. I bought another round of comics of trade paperbacks. 2 of them came in. One's coming May 3rd. I wanted to do a video on it because I'm just kind of hard up for doing videos on this damn channel. So there you go. Rob Swallow, 85's not even out yet.
Thanks, Rob.
So I'll just do real quick ones for the guys in the chat because I actually have to do a video on this because I just
your mother flippers. The fuck is that?
Yeah, you mother flippers. Oh, flippers.
Oh, you mother flippers. Okay. Yeah. I was thinking like your mother's flippers.
So I got
like
3
your mother's
coming in. 2 out of the 3 came in. The new Batman, not new. It's not even new. It's like 2 years old. But Volume 8, Cold Days, where he fights Mr. Freeze. This is the Rebirth Batman.
Oh, that's cool. That's not Scott Snyder, right?
This is Tom King. I've been following King's work.
Oh, Tom King.
I haven't. I think Snyder's doing the All-Star Batman, I think.
Okay. In Justice League. He's on Justice League right now.
Oh, he's on Justice League? Snyder? Well, that's pretty cool. And this monsoon, I didn't even know it was this big. X-Men Grand Design, as recommended by Kyle.
Is that number 1?
Yeah, this is number 1. It's the first trade out of the 3. And this is like an idea of how big it is, man. I had no idea it was this big. So that's like the size of a regular comic, and this is it's like an oversized edition. Right, so there's the front, there's the back. I'm kind of digging like this old art too, because it's supposed to be like old school X-Men, kind of.
I wouldn't call it old art. I would call it like alternative comics, independent comics kind of art.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like even got like the way it was colored too. It has like those like dots, like those old comic book like remember when they were colored with like those dots on the page.
Yeah,
so it's pretty cool. I don't know, looks dope. I'm going to give it a shot, see how it is, and then I'll do a review and a reveal for the other traders. I'll do some stupid-ass video eventually to keep this page fucking running. Okay. It says Library Edition. I don't know. It just says Marvel Treasury Edition. And when I looked on YouTube, when I looked on Amazon, those were the only editions that were available in trade form. There's $100 hardcover coming out with all 3 editions, I think in a few months. But I don't want a friggin' hardcover. I like soft covered stuff to be able to like mess around with and shit. You want to read something while you're taking a shit. So I guess it's oversized. Whatever. I just hope it fits in my in my bins, because if it doesn't fit in my bin, it goes. If it doesn't fit in the bin, it gets 86th. That's after I read it. So there you go. That's all I got here. Baz, you want to start looking at some collectibles? You got any news? What do you want to do here?
Well, I've been looking through my collection, and I just
Okay.
wanted to show you guys some stuff that I thought was kind of cool.
All right, I'm going to zoom up on you. Hold on. I'm going to zoom up on you.
Do you remember this from Mattel? This is I picked this up at the convention we went to. That was in across from Penn Station. I don't remember if it was
the Penn Pavilion. That was a Wizard.
It was a Wizard convention.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So look, $40 price tag shit.
That's
so this
crazy,
was,
man. I remember the maskless Bruce Wayne variant. Yeah, that was like a hard to find one.
Yeah, so this is a hard variant to find, so that's why it was expensive. But not a bad face sculpt for Mattel at that time, right?
2008.
Yeah,
that's a long 12 years ago, man. Holy shit!
I kept them in the box, and
straight box.
This Hawkman with the yellow face.
Oh, nice. That's old Hawkman, huh?
Yellow mask, yeah. Did you ever pick him up, this guy?
I have the other Hawkman. I didn't do the old original. What is that? Is that just a Society Hawkman?
Yeah, that's JSA.
Yeah, no, I didn't pick up the JSA Hawkman. That's from the Mattel line, right? The DC Universe Classics.
And then this one, this is what the Joker looked like at the end of the Dark Knight Returns with the batarang in his eye.
Nice, good choice.
Yeah. So,
what line is that from?
That's also this is Multiverse.
Mattel Multiverse.
This is toward the end of the line.
That's a pretty good idea, not for nothing. There's not really a lot of collectibles to have, and if you got stuff sitting in bins, or if you just have like Hot Toys or some of your Mezcos up on your shelf, dust them off, repose them, go through your bins. They're like new figures all over again.
Exactly, that's the idea.
So
I'm appreciating what I have,
discovering all this stuff.
Because sometimes you find yourself in a cycle of just buying new stuff. You never take the time to look at what you actually have.
Yeah.
And, you're
this
just
is
looking
the only
at
show where we tell people not to buy things.
Or just slow it the fuck down, so. But yeah, I go back into my bins and you're right. It's like it's new all over again.
Yeah, exactly. No, I have that too. Like when Grayson was going through the old bins, I was like, "Oh man, this is awesome! Oh man, I was supposed to those were the figures I was supposed to put in the shelves and shit, before I got into Mezco and stuff." And then it just becomes the same thing over and over again. When I rearranged my Mezco Marvel shelf and the DC shelf, because I was rearranging shit, I'm trying to get as many to fit in there as possible until these friggin' Maju cases come, right? So I just keep every time a new one comes, I got to stuff it in, and I don't want to just stuff it in. I want it to make it look nice, so I'm posing them different ways and shit. And now I'm taking old figures that I maybe haven't posed in a while, like I had the Green Arrow from Mezco, the Superman, and I'm putting them on the flight stand now and shit. And I'm like, oh wow, I'm putting a new head sculpt on, changing the hands around and shit. It becomes like a new figure again.
So guys in the audience said, what did you guys pick up? Anybody got any pickups?
Yeah, word. I know Kev's Matrix says he just watched Empire of Dreams, the Star Wars documentary on Disney Plus. Very cool, old school Star Wars documentary. I do want to see that. That is pretty cool. There's a show on YouTube I keep forgetting to watch. It's about wrestling. It's like a behind the scenes wrestling documentary that's released once a week on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the name of it, but it's like behind the scenes. I think this past week was on Snuka, and it was like the dirt sheet kind of, what really goes beyond there and stuff. All right, so
Dark Side of the Ring or something.
Yeah, something like that. Exactly. Yeah. Outside the ring, something like that. Okay.
We got a bunch of responses here.
I ordered Barron Bends, 1/4 Vader Hot Toys. Ooh, that's a big son of a bitch. Barron Bends Mezco, another guy. Let's see. Print Rabbit got Mezco Magneto and Legends Doom in today. Very nice. If you are not satisfied with your Legends Doom's cape and or hood, there is a gentleman on Instagram, I will not say any names, that takes care of those sorts of things. I'm a big fan of soft goods. So you probably even make it yourself. Let's see. Mezco Gomez. Nice. Oh, that must have been a pretty penny. Got Green Lantern and Wonder Woman Mezco. Awesome pickups. That Wonder Woman classic is freaking awesome. What Green Lantern, Rob? Vice, the Dark Side of the Ring. Yep, that's the name of it. There you go, Edwin. Danny Lee's with us. And CM Brock says, I ordered the Deathstroke from the Arkham game, but I haven't received it. And the new guy from Mezco. Yeah, Barron Bends. Okay, speaking of
Barron Bends over.
Speaking of Barron Bends over, boom, I got it right up and waiting for us, Baz. I gotta be honest. I don't give a fucking rat's ass about Mezco and their fake characters or whatever their new IPs they're trying to do. But this looks awesome, and I ordered it.
He is pretty dope, man.
This is a really dope looking figure, and I ordered it. I don't know if I'm keeping it. I got to get it in hand first to check it out, but I figured it's an exclusive. I need stuff to review for the channel. And it seems like it's going to be shipping soon, too. It seems like it's going to be shipping between this month and next. Now, I know that there's another Mezco reviewer out there by the name of D Amazing that already did a review of this figure. Look at it. I'm the only friggin' Mezco reviewer or toy review that shouts out, tells you to go and watch other people. And he already did a review on this. He gets his stuff very early, directly from Mezco, and which means it's already ready to go. So it'll be shipping out sooner than later. So we got that to be kind of happy about. But he looks dope. I've seen people debating on what head they like better. Personally, I like this head better because it reminds me of something Jack Kirby would have drawn. Has like a very celestial type of look to it.
They're both. I like both of them. I like both heads.
Yeah, this has got like a cuttlefish look to it. You know,
yeah,
pretty cool.
That looks cool. See, they're both cool, man. It looks sinister.
That's like it almost looks like the
Cthulhu.
Yeah, like
H.P. Lovecraft.
Yeah, it's got like a Lovecraftian look to it. That's pretty cool. He looks dope. He comes with a bunch of shit. I mean, he's
the anglerfish. The anglerfish are cool.
Yeah, he comes with a couple of anglerfish and stuff here. Let's see. He's got a nice little staff. What it looks like it's not just a staff blade here. It's like a see-through, watery type blade-looking thing going on here.
Is he still available?
He's waitlisted now. You'll probably be able to get him because it's an exclusive. Everybody's card's going to be canceled and shit. So he's definitely.
Because I got that check sent in from Trump, the Trump bucks.
Right.
I may want to spend that on.
I'll tell you what, though, this figure is a little outrageously expensive, but he does come with a shit ton of stuff, of extras, right? So
yeah,
the figure, he's got like a visor that pops up, all right, so you could like see his face, his eyes, like the front
that's
eyes
fucking cool.
Up. Yeah.
Oh man, I should have fucking pulled the trigger on this one. Man.
He didn't sell out right away either. He didn't sell out right away. Wait, where the hell is the actual thing of where everything he comes with? Damn it, where are you?
I mean, he's perfect. You face him off against Aquaman, bro.
Yeah, no, he's definitely a really good placeholder until Black Manta comes out. He's like got a really dope. I actually like his design better than Ocean Masters even. He's got a really nice design. Okay, so he comes with 4 anglerfish, right? The chain with the hook, which is pretty cool.
Check it. Even Popeye. You could have him facing off
against
Popeye.
That is true. Yeah. Hells yeah. These things right here are bendable wires that plug into the back of his head and the back of his suit. So they're like wires for his outfit, right? He's got a bunch of different hands, a water effect that the anglerfish hang on. And it comes out to, in New York, when I bought him, it came out to $134 for the figure. And he's 112, but this is how they get you, right? You get an exclusive Order of the Holy Divers signet pin. That's pretty cool, guys. They're calling him the Order of the Holy Divers. That's pretty cool.
He's got a secret society thing going on or some shit.
Yeah. He's I'll tell you his thing in a minute. He has like a backstory. He comes with a little mini comic, right? So the pin, the mini comic, and a T-shirt, but the T-shirt only comes in small, medium, large, extra large, and I think XX. And there's like the, his comic cover, whatever. Shit, I couldn't.
Is he in continuity with the Roach guy?
He's the Roach guy's villain, like, kind of, or something like that. He's like one of like the Barron Bends and the Aquaticons. They're called those things that are like robot anglerfish that he rolls with.
Okay.
And he has, let's see, this is just the shit he comes with. I remember reading somewhere. Okay. A Baron Bends, ancient lone warlord of the cosmic realm and the last remaining Aqua Knight, now a galactic nomad, the Baron searches time and space on a holy quest known only to him.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It's got a pretty interesting little backstory and stuff,
Epic cosmic shit.
And this guy, I'm sorry, he's infinitely cooler than the stupid fucking Roach figure they got that they're pushing. Sorry, guys in the chat, and sorry, people who like that, but I think this figure is just infinitely cooler looking than a Roach with like a
he's awesome, bro. Fuck.
That's it.
What do you think he's gonna go up on the secondary market in a year or two? Like $300-$400? Maybe
I
more.
don't know. I think that I could definitely see 200. He
Mhm.
didn't sell out right away. What do you guys think in the chat? I'm seeing that like the cheapest Gomez is at around 200 now, but Gomez was also cheaper than this figure. I seen people already on eBay putting them up for around 220. I think with shipping, 220, 250 with shipping, which is about par for the course. But I don't know. I wouldn't say I can't see him going that much higher. And if you're gonna get top dollar for him, you're gonna have to have all that other stuff with it, like the T-shirt and all that other stupid shit it comes with. But
Is big bad selling him?
Big Bad
Big
is
Bad
selling
Toaster.
him for 167.
That's not bad.
You know, so it's like around with the $4 shipping, it's around 172. So you're really only paying like $30 more for him. You know,
Not bad.
but he only comes with the small, like the T-shirt is only in small size.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He got waistlisted, so I wouldn't be surprised if he got restocked. Don't hold it in, Rob. Just say how much you hate Gomez. Fuck that stupid toy. All right, there you go. There you go.
Why is his name Gomez? He's Hispanic? Wait a minute. Isn't that kind of fucking racist, bro?
I don't
a roach named Gomez? What the fuck are they trying to say?
You tell me, bro. You got Spanish blood in you, right?
I'm friggin' offended. I'm gonna take it up.
When I first saw this mask, I didn't know that this was like a window view for his eyes, but now I thought that was like a mouth.
Yo, my cat just went like this to me. Like I went like this and the cat went like that.
Nice.
Like, yo, what's up?
He's letting you know what's up.
Fuck.
I thought this was like, you know how like the Celestials have like multiple eyes, right?
Yes,
like
that's a Celestial right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. That's why everybody's like, he looks like a Kirby design. Yeah, it's fucking a Celestial. Pretty much. But it's awesome. I love this character, to tell you the truth. I really like him.
Yeah.
I'm a big Aquaman fan. I love the aquatic, anything having to do with underwater shit. I like Fathom. Remember Fathom from Mike Turner?
Yep.
Yeah, so anything having to do with the water and shit. I love heroes like that. So, or villains. So, and it's cosmic. He's like from another dimension or universe.
I don't like. All right, Mezco did like the Gomez, right? And then they had like a bunch of different Gomez's, which was just like, all right, whatever this is. I gotta applaud them for this. I don't like them as a company. I love their toys, but I gotta applaud them for having the balls to actually go out and make it an original IP and come up with their own thing. I think that's really cool. I'm not gonna, credit where it's due. The releasing Gomez and then the pink skulls. Pink skulls I thought were kind of stupid. You know, like they look like Joker goons, so that's cool if you want to use them for that. But like, I don't know, pink skull-headed guys with leather jackets. It kind of reminded me of like a little too West Side Story-ish, and I don't know. I wasn't diving with it.
Pink skulls.
Yeah, I don't know. This is fucking stupid. Whatever.
Synchronized dancing and shit.
But that's cool. Like I get it. For goons, they're cool. But this is actually something that I could put in like if I had like a Legion of Doom setup. Like, and I would just like, fuck it, I'm putting this guy in the DC universe. I don't give a shit. You know, he serves like a dual purpose for me. So that's pretty cool. So I don't care about the Rumble Society, but if they keep cranking shit out like this, I'm probably going to eat my words. So you'll hear it first.
I'm probably going to hunt him down. Just not now. Like when the world comes back
to normal,
I'll probably pick him up. But right now, like I can't justify getting anything. I was watching NBC the other day, and they were talking about they were asking some expert about when everything can go back to semi-normal at least, and he's like, well, things can't go back to normal until there's a vaccine, so that's a year. So he's like 2021, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, it'll 100% normal until they start vaccinating everybody, and that's going to be most likely August of next year.
But it can't be anything like this. Like the way it's now, this can't go on.
No, Trump already said he's going to have a soft opening. They're going to do like this rolling soft opening where they do like 25% of the population back to normal. Then people under 40 that are asymptomatic, that already have the antibodies are going to be allowed to go back to work. And it's going to be like this slow introduction back to things. Oh, you got a question,
Jenny?
Guys.
I got my cousin in. Hold on, I got to say what's up to my cousin, yo.
What's up, cousin, yo?
Jenny?
Cousin, yo, what up?
What's up? You drinking coffee too?
Nice.
What's up? All right, all right, Joseph M. Baz, you getting the Aquaman hot toy from the solo Aquaman movie? I can't wait for that. No, that's with the orange shirt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't order him. I got the Justice League one, and I figured that was good enough.
Yeah, there didn't seem like there was too much of a difference, right, between ordering the Justice League one and the new one, right? Aren't like the head sculpts relatively the same, except he's like looking to the side or something.
I mean, it is cool, but like I can't have two Aquamans. These are what, 300 a pop now?
Right.
Jesus Christ,
All right, check this out. Ordering Barron Bends fucking sucked. It took at least 30 tries for the payment to work. All right, check it out. Yeah. And then I didn't even give a crap about this character. I called Baz up. Of course, he didn't answer the phone. And I was going to debate on whether or not I should pick this thing up. And it was the middle of the day. Well, it was really more like 5, 6 o'clock at night, and it was still available. And I went right on and I ordered it with no problem. So I was actually able to order this thing with no problem because it didn't actually go waitlisted until late last night. So there's that. But
so it almost did like a Batman 89 type thing?
No, guys got hit with that. Guys got hit with the Batman 89. One guy was like, yo, I got 9 charges for this thing. Someone got charged 9 times for this. So wherever you are,
I think I got 15.
Wayward soul, you got to call them, man. You got to write them an email and figure out if you're even getting your 89 Batman, dude.
There's nobody answering their phones, man.
Oh, that sucks, man. All right, so I'm going to go to the next part of our show here. The next thing we're going to look at. Meanwhile, people in the chat, let's see what's going on there. Yes, but they got to test everyone. Yeah, good luck with that. But yes, you are 100% correct. However, the people that are going back to work are going to be tested. CM Brock, Mondo Catwoman is supposed to be up for pre-order soon. If you order straight from Mondo, you get a Selena Kyle head sculpt and an Isis in a different pose. Very nice. That is pretty cool. I know those Mondo 6-scale Batman the Animated Series figures are pretty popular. I'm not doing those. I am doing the Diamond Select busts, the 3D half-scale busts. They're about this big, about that wide. And I'm going to do, hopefully, if they do Batman and all of his villains, I'll be able to get them. Right now, I only have Batman and Joker on pre-order because they didn't even put Harley up for pre-order yet because Diamond is shut down. And they're going to be opening up soon, too. I read somewhere where Diamond is actually opening up, I think, Baz, at the end of the month. They're going back to like shipping comics or something, or I don't know. Diamond's not gone yet, guys. It's, the world has ended, but it hasn't really just ended yet. All right, let's see. View all latest releases on this. And we're going to go back to the screen share here. We're going to take a look at some Sideshow collectibles, some art prints, and some other stuff maybe we haven't gotten to, some statues and stuff like that. All right, let's see. They got the Joker concept design. Speaking of ridiculously expensive statues, they got this up for pre-order, which is pretty cool because Prime 1 wasn't getting along with Sideshow, I don't think. We're not necessarily getting along. They weren't really working together too much. I think they stopped working together. Now they're working together again, it looks like. So you got this $1,000 Joker statue. I think it's 3rd scale. It's ginormous. I know that. It's got 2 different swap out portraits. You get the Batarang and his eye portrait and just the regular smiley sculpt. And I know that there's like a super exclusive version on the Prime 1 site where it comes with like 4 different heads and it's like $1,500 or some crazy. Look, it's already low stock. 1/3 scale. So this thing is absolutely humongous. And it's $1,000 and it's already at low stock and it just went up today, I think, like this afternoon. So listen, man.
It's like the size of that dude's like fucking
entire upper
torso.
Body and head.
Yeah, it's
torso and
from
head.
his waist to his head.
Like from your navel to like the top of your eyebrows.
Holy shit.
But I'm not even that big. I like Barremo's cool, but I'm not like that big of a Barremo fan. I don't think, his art is good. He's just not one of my 27.8 inches. He's good. Don't get me wrong. He's good, but that's not my Joker. What?
That Joker, you read his Joker, right?
It is a really awesome trade. I am not going to.
That was brutal, though. Like, didn't he skin one guy alive?
Yeah, he did there was some crazy shit that happened in that trade.
And then he took one of his men's wife, like some guy who worked for him, and fucking banged her, like in front of him or something. Yep. I remember you were so pissed off at that. You were like, oh man, fuck.
It's fucked up, man. Like, this is really another level for the Joker. Screw skinning the guy. He's banging his wife in front of him.
He banged and then he had, I think, Killer Croc or one of his other underlings fuck the wife too. So it's like two of them.
That's ridiculous. Well, look, whatever. It is what it is. It's a nice looking statue. It's vicious as hell. But whatever. Look, if it's $1,000, I ain't getting it. Like I said, $1,000, $20.
The Joker's a swinger, bro. He's a swinger Joker. All right, let's go.
Oh, wait, here's the deluxe version. Hold on, that was the concept version. Here's the deluxe version.
Oh, what the fuck? Is that the Halloween version?
No, the deluxe version comes with, like, I guess, a skull. I'm not a fan of this, like, Joker skinning himself look. Like, I don't. Like the Joker cuts his face off. Like, I'm not a fan of that. So he's got the smiling sculpt, the Batarang in his eyeball sculpt, the skull portrait, and then a laughing portrait with, like, his mouth actually open. So there's, like, the two portraits right there. And they come with, like, these little bases you could put the heads on, which is kind of cool. I got to give him credit for that. That's pretty dope. So you can, like, technically display everything. And he's got, like, a swap out. You could either put a blade in his hand or some playing cards.
Say hello to Sylvie.
Sylvie, what's up? So there's the deluxe. The deluxe comes with swap out. Oh, so he's got a gun on the regular, and the swap out is the blade of the cards, and then he's got 2 extra head portraits, and the price jumps up. Oh, only $100. That's actually not bad. It goes from $1,050 to $150 for 2 extra portraits and 2 extra swap out hands. It's, considering it's third scale, that's not bad at all.
That's stupid without the nose and everything. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that shit either. This is pretty cool. I wanted to take a look at this because I just think that, like, J. Scott Campbell is cool, and these are kind of cool statues that they're doing over at Sideshow. So it's like mid-transformation, sexy version of Cinderella.
I agree, Print Rabbit. Face-off edgelord Joker never worked for me.
Yeah, not a fan. Exactly. Good. I'm glad you're watching because I'm messing with this, so you're at least watching the chat there.
Wouldn't the Joker have to make memes to be an edgelord, though? It'd have to be a memeing Joker. So,
what do you think?
Anyway, yeah.
What do you think of this?
Let's see the butt, and then I'll decide.
She's got the tightness. Not bad. I like this swirling effect. It's like the magic coming around, the whole, bippity boppity boo bullshit going on.
There's magic coming around already. But yeah, J. Scott Campbell draws the best women in comics. Can we say that?
No, we did. Yes, we didn't like his males, but his females are untouchable.
Remember Gen 13 from Image?
Yeah, of course.
Back in the day?
I like the little pumpkins and the flowers along the base. This is pretty dope. I saw a few people go like goo goo gaga over this. If you're into Disney stuff and you like a little bit more of an adult edge, there you go. Pretty dope. Mid-transformation.
Nice.
Cinderella.
I like the Tinkerbell one, man.
The Tinkerbell one, yeah, this is like a companion piece to the Tinkerbell one, exactly. And like the Little Mermaid one, like they're doing all the Disney princesses. So that's kind of cool. All right. Karen. Hot Toys Karen up for pre-order.
I would like to speak to your manager, sir.
I would like to speak to your manager, the figure. Whatever. This was released, and a lot of people were like, oh my God, instant pre-order, must buy. If you're in the chat right now, excuse me, we are a little rough around the edges here.
We are very rough.
But this is just silly.
I just think, listen, butch lesbians need their role models too. So I'm all for it. But that's just, it's not for me.
I'll be honest. I love girls with short hair. I am a huge fan of short hair on women.
It's always true.
I always have. I love Baz can totally back me up on this.
And still to this day, I love short hair on women. The pixie haircut. I don't even mind. Well, this is like we make fun of this, calling it like the Karen look, but the Karen look is actually a bob that goes a little bit longer. But whatever. I like this style of hair on girls, but I just don't like this actress. It's a colorful looking figure. It's going to look nice along all your other stuff. I'm telling you right now, take a look at over here in the arm area. This is going to be a posing nightmare. It's made of the same exact stuff that the Spider-Man outfit is made out of. So I'm telling you right now, you bend the knee, you bend this arm, and you go to put it back, and it's going to be a wrinkled mess of the suit. This is about the best you're going to be able to do with it.
You know, unless you have her like attacking Thanos or something.
Does she have a camel toe over there? I see.
Does she have a camel toe? Nah, no toe, no toe.
No toe? No toe?
No toe. No toe.
Joseph N says, I hate this figure.
Good. Good. Unleash your hatred.
I hate the figure. I hate the actress. I hate the movie.
Did I don't think Mantis went up for pre-order, so they're showing her like this to show you kind of like, oh, coming soon, Mantis, and another Scarlet Witch, which is the exact same version of every other Scarlet Witch we've ever done because we've never improved upon that figure. But this is kind of cool looking at all the girls together, even though not one of these girls are, none of them are my favorite Marvel girls. None of them are even in my top 5 favorite Marvel girls. But it's cool. You know, whatever. I love the characters in the movies. I love Wasp in the movie. Love Gamora. You know, I thought Pepper was cool. You know, I like all these characters. Shuri was cool. She was awesome, Assassin. But I don't know about $300 after shipping. Awesome for, you know, can I speak to the manager haircut the action figure? What do you think of the likeness though, Baz? Just speaking objectively, what do you think of the likeness itself?
I can't speak objectively, dude. Honestly, I can't.
Look all right, at that. So, I mean, I'll ask you this.
No. It's working, so the likeness is good. I'm getting disgusted.
I was just going to say, does this figure make you want to punch it?
It's like throw her in a ditch and bury her alive.
Oh, well, then it's actually a perfect representation of Captain Marvel, according to Baz. This is a bang on. If this, you know, version, it's $260. It comes very bare bones. He's got that light. He's got that light up feature in the hands. But you know, 2 different hand effects. So it looks like not even. Yeah, that's just an alternate hand. So it just comes with a bunch of different hands and 2 hand effects for $260. I don't know. Hot Toy
$260?
A little nuts. Yeah, this is like a $230 Hot Toy. Oh, and she comes with, I think, the gauntlet. I think she comes with.
See how they creep in the 300, dude. They're
creeping it in. I got to go back here and see if it comes with the glove. Yeah, she comes with the glove. So you got like that battle damage glove. I still don't think that's worth $260. $300 after shipping and taxes. Guys are out of your minds. Toy Mafia. I'm going to get it, but it's not a big deal if I don't. Oh, awesome. Okay, that's cool. There will not be a Valkyrie from rumors from what I've heard. Scarlet Witch is the last EG from the line. Yes, makes perfect sense there, Mr. Gilbert Hartman. However, I wouldn't lose my sleep over it because you can guarantee you're going to be getting a Valkyrie from the new Thor Love and Thunder movie or whatever they're calling it. So you'll probably get her then. They're probably going to hold off on her to release her for like the new movie. Malibu Barbie, new hat joke, never-ending releases. Yeah, exactly.
There's Thor.
Embrace your destiny. Thor must have been just sitting in the wings, watching us talk about statues. I was waiting for that fucking comment.
Jenny, did you see Captain Marvel? Let me know in the comments.
They got this Chun-Li Morrigan looking thing. It's kind of cool, I guess.
I like Morgan. That's from Darkstalkers.
Darkstalkers, yeah. That's pretty cool, I guess.
Click it. Yeah, definitely.
I know. You want to see the legs. We know legs.
Oh, it's like the same Chun-Li statue. It's the same
a variant.
Exact thing.
They're calling it Chun-Li variant, like kind of like Morgan variant. You know, I think this is pretty cool. They got like a little splash of Kool-Aid. I mean, blood on the bottom here. That's pretty cool. You know, I kind of dig that. And the bats and Leia looks good. You know, whatever. They always, the anime stuff always looks sexy as hell. You know, here's your gratuitous shot there, Baz.
Nice.
You know. There you go.
Kev's Matrix. Did any of you see Crazy Hitler Alien Robot Weird Fig release? Think from Damn Toys. I don't know, but you piqued my interest with Crazy Hitler Alien Robot. You can put them. You get that. You put them. You put your JSA figures to fight them.
They got another Skull Knight. Oh no, not another. I thought it was a Batman thing. All right, Skull Knight Standard Edition statue. Whatever. A bunch of.
Whoa, what's that? Batman?
No, I thought it was. It's just a Skull Knight, like a knight.
Skull Knight.
Yeah. Let's see. A couple of guns and weapons.
That actually sounds kind of cool.
Some Nataro stuff. Oh, they got a bunch of stuff that was released this week. I had no idea all this stuff came out. They got just a bunch of stuff they're releasing, like just under the radar, man. All right, this is last week's stuff. Scroll back up and take a look and see if we're missing anything. They got some GoldenEye props.
What's that pistol?
Pistol standard issue agent sidearm from Factory Entertainment. From what though? Men in Black sidearm.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
It's pretty dope looking if you're into like weapons and props and stuff. It's pretty dope.
Did you see the last Men in Black movie?
No, with Chris Hemsworth and with the Thor cast. No.
Yeah, basically. Well, Liam Neeson is in it too, right?
Oh, really? Oh, I guess I have to see it now. Thank you very much. There's low stock remaining on this shit too. This just released. Yo, this is crazy, yo. Prime 1 sells out like nuts, bro.
That is so dope.
That is a dope ass statue, though. I don't like the Superman with this head thing, but this outfit is pretty dope, and I love the base because you know who that is. That's Brainiac.
Brainiac,
yeah, man. Speaking of Brainiac, me and Grayson just started reading Justice, so I'm reading that to him at night. We're going through the Justice trades. So he's getting his first Alex Ross, dose of Alex Ross. All right, so you got Mixed Meteor on the cape. It's pretty
There's
cool.
some talk about making a Injustice movie, which I would friggin' love.
Injustice, the movie?
Yes, and just make it a separate part from whatever continuity they have for the DCEU, and just make it like its own standalone.
Right.
That would be excellent.
Off topic, but can't wait to see when they bring the X-Men in. I wonder how they'll bring them in. My guess, and you'll have heard it here first, unless you heard it from somebody else already, and that is you're going to get it's going to be this multiverse of madness thing that's going to go on in the Doctor Strange movie is what my bet is going to be. How they introduce either the Fantastic Four or the X-Men, how they're going to start edging towards that.
Sam Raimi is definitely directing it. It's confirmed.
That's big news this week. Confirmed Sam Raimi is directing it. I like Sam Raimi. I think he does great jobs. I think it's a perfect marriage, especially if they want to go with like a pseudo horror comedy, spooky thing going on, right? Like Marvel movies are mostly comedies now, practically action comedies. And he's like a comedy horror guy, so I think that's pretty cool.
So you think he's going to put his that car that he always puts in all his movies?
Oh yeah, probably. They'll probably figure that out in some kind of like while they're traveling through the multiverse type thing. They'd probably do that. Thor says, "Join us." I'd love to, Thor, but your Darth Castle live show that goes on at 9:00 on Friday nights. Shameless plug for you. Is always jam packed to the gills with your regulars. So I can't join shit if I ain't invited, my man. But 1 week, maybe I'll say I'm not doing Red Cup, and you can catch me over on Thor's channel, Darth Castle, and maybe I'll do a statue chat with you guys. That would be pretty cool. But I ain't doing it unless I get invited. Anyways, let's see. Baz, you turned me off with your infamous movie review. I guess that's what she was trying to say as far as the Captain Marvel thing goes. He turned me off with it too, if that's what you're referring to. I still haven't seen Captain Marvel.
What's infamous though? I don't know what that is.
I don't know. Your infamous movie reviews. Just
okay.
Dan Lee, everybody using those stimulus checks? Again, my deck is gonna cost me too much freaking money, so I'm using pretty much all of it for my deck. Skull Knight is from Berserk manga. Okay, that's probably why I don't know what the hell it is, because it's Berserk manga. And I'm going back a little bit, but Thor, I have to put this up. When we were looking at the Morrigan statue, probably wrote every hole.
Awesome.
Hells yeah. Okay, so enough with this. Injustice looks cool. I think that's it as far as like releases this week. I mean, I got this Thanos collectible. I think that's Mafex, right? Looks like it. Or Figure Arts. What is that? Yep, Figure Arts. Figure Arts Thanos. Low stock on this too. Damn. Everything things are just selling. People just can't spend their friggin' Trump bucks fast enough, huh? Holy shit. Low stock just goes up for order. Low stock. This is crazy shit, man. But that's cool, though. I like seeing that. It does bring happiness knowing that people are still like in the game, like I want to still be happy. Damn it. I'm going to spend my Trump bucks, whatever you want to call them, the stimulus check. whatever the case may be. Anyways, Baz, let's see. We got the Multiverse of Madness director this week. Was there any other news? I'm gonna look right now because sometimes we have breaking news while we're reading, while we're doing the show.
Well, okay, so J.J. Abrams' studio, Bad Robot, will be producing for HBO Max Justice League Dark. A 10-episode series.
Nice. I'm pretty cool with that. I seen somebody write like, "Oh, that's, like if it's anything like the last Star Wars movie, The Rise of Skywalker, then he should be, he should be fired from Hollywood." I watched The Rise of Skywalker again this week with my kids and absolutely loved it. And I can't wait for him to see what he's going to do with this because I think he just does fun shit. So I think it'll be cool. I mean, people loved Lost. I never saw that, but people love that TV show that he did. So there's that.
Well, it'll be his production company, not necessarily him personally.
Right. Okay.
So
let's see. Thor Gunderson. I got my General Grievous with mine. Yeah, I saw you put the General Grievous statue up. So there you go. Thor already spent his money faster than he can get it. And he got himself a monster General Grievous statue. That's awesome. I
got some more news. You got the Star Wars news. Just a little information about Rogue One. You had the Rogue One writers talking to IGN, and they were telling IGN about how Cassian Andor was originally, in the first draft of the script, he was originally going to be an Imperial soldier undercover.
That would have been cool.
And that he would have gotten to know Gene Erso, and then would have switched over during the course of the movie to the rebels. So he would have been an Imperial officer undercover as a rebel fighter. Oh, so
he was going to be an Imperial officer infiltrating the rebels that eventually gets converted? That would have been way better. Way better. Yeah. As a matter of fact, he was my least favorite character in that movie. I didn't even like his character.
It would have added something to him.
Yeah. It would have added something to his bland. Rogue One is such a great. Well, let me preface this. It was very well made. Excellently shot. The authenticity of the cinematography, all that, it looked great. It was the most original Star Wars-y looking movie out of all these new movies. The movie was perfect except for the characters in the movie, with the exception of just two, in my opinion. I didn't really like the two main characters, and if I don't like the characters, I can't get behind the movie all that much. I thought Jen Erso, and I remember Baz when the Jen Erso Hot Toys drop, I was like, oh, I have a feeling I'm gonna love this character. And then I watched it and was like, wow, she's a piece of wood. All over.
Yeah, they both were kind of wooden, but she was a little bit better, but not much.
She was better than him, but not by much. But I think that the whole Imperial officer undercover thing would have added another layer that I thought I would have made for a better storyline, as opposed to him just being like this rebel guy, without anywhere for his character to go. Let's see. So here's other things that just got brought to my attention. Here's the, again, and more statue bullshit. Superpowers Collection Robin. Here's what the box's art is going to look like.
Those legs. So
right?
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous legs. And here's the final statue.
Nice.
I like it. I think he's a little bit too muscular, though, for a teenage Robin. Look at the size of those guns.
That's
like Hogan guns.
That's how he looked in the 80s when he was leading the new Teen Titans during the George Perez run. So,
but he's got the goggle that matches Batman, and he's got the smoke effect in the background, which is pretty cool.
He's the Robin that was just out of college.
Just out of college, Robin, right before he becomes Nightwing.
Yeah.
Okay. It's cool enough. I mean, it's supposed to be the Superpowers Robin, so I guess that's the Superpowers Robin. That the leading the Teen Titans version. So that's pretty cool. Never trust low stock status. Someone just said, could they just be putting low stock up just to get people to buy their stuff? It's
artificial scarcity.
That's it. That's definitely a thing. So I don't know. What do you think about that news? What do you think of that stuff going on?
About what?
Whatever the news, the multiverse of madness director being Sam Raimi, all that shit. You just said the news. You didn't say your opinion on it.
Oh, I love Sam Raimi. I love the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, Yeah, so do I. Well, the third one was, I mean, the third one was screwed up by studios. The studios really screwed up that third movie, but let's see. So that's, I mean, I don't really even think I have anything else, Baz.
Hold on. There's Rosario Dawson is putting it out there that she would like to play Q from Star Trek on the Picard series. Supposedly that her being cast as Asako, what's her name? Ahsoka Tano is not official.
It's not official.
And she's trying to angle for a role on Picard, and she's suggesting as a female version of Q, who is like a
it's like a god, right?
Powerful, like mischievous type trickster being.
He's Mr. Mixoplick.
I was just going to say that, Mr. Mixoplick. And he tests and messes with Picard all the time. So I don't see how she. I mean, she has charisma, but I don't think she's the best actress in the world.
No, and she's cool. I kind of like her. She's pretty cool.
But this character, you need acting chops to really nail.
Right.
And it'll be a gender swap, and I don't know how they would do it.
You know what I think they should do? I think
it's just an arbitrary thing she came up with. Like, yeah, I'll play this.
They should arbitrarily just switch every role in all things, TV and movies, to just all women roles. I agree. They should switch all the male roles to women roles, and all the women roles to male roles. But instead of the males being switched to women roles, what should happen is that when they switch the female roles to male roles, they should have the males act like females, right? Like they did with Chris Hemsworth in the Ghostbuster movie. Like they should make them inept.
That is so woke that I'm almost
like maybe like super feminine. So it's just basically women. Maybe
like they should wear high heels and stuff.
Yeah, the men. Totally. Why not? Why didn't I just go the full Monty with everything?
I agree. It's about time. It's about time.
Oh God! All right. Anything else? You're the wellspring tonight.
They released some pictures of Dune.
Dune, right? Yeah.
Sci-fi epic, Dune, and it's going to be 2 parts. The story's going to be told in 2 parts. And
I saw Oscar Isaac has a beard.
Oscar Isaac and Jason Momoa and friggin' what's his name? Not Charles Brolin. Friggin' is it James Brolin? No, not even. What's the dude who plays Thanos?
Josh Brolin.
Josh Brolin. There you go.
Yeah.
Finally. Yeah. So whatever. That looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll do well in the theaters.
No.
So I don't know. Yeah. So how's it going to get to a second movie?
Yeah, I don't. These don't like. I don't know. Even really good movies that are really good action movies don't do well in the theater. Like Live, Die, Repeat was an excellent movie, and I didn't even think it made that much money.
It's Marvel or nothing nowadays.
Pretty much. It's not even DC source. It's not even superheroes. It's either Star Wars or Marvel. It's Disney. If you're not a Disney movie, if you're not a Pixar movie, an animation, or a Marvel or a Star Wars movie, you make no money.
Yeah.
So that's it. Everyone else should just fold up and go home. Speaking of which, man. I saw The Rise of Skywalker this week again for the second time. Absolutely loved it. Off of the, I bought it on 4K. And the night before, we watched Attack of the Clones. And it was one of the worst experiences of my life, that movie. I'm sitting there watching it. And I didn't look. When I first saw the trilogy in the theater, the prequel trilogy, I thought that Attack of the Clones. I came out of Attack of the Clones thinking that it was better than Episode 1. It might not be. Really might not be. That movie.
I don't think I've always liked Episode 1. I never understood like the hate for it.
It's very kid. It's Jar Jar, really, is what it is.
That's why. Yeah.
It's Jar Jar.
And then the second one, and then I saw Attack of the Clones, and I was like, I never liked Attack of the Clones, and I still don't.
I like
parts in it.
It's a really, really boring movie, man.
Really boring. Oh my god.
It's a boring fucking movie. Like I was sitting there, like Grayson was like, "Look, we need to watch the prequels, but I don't want to watch the one with Qui-Gon Jinn. I want to watch the other ones. I want to watch the one with Clone Troopers and the one where Anakin gets burned." So I was like, "All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna watch episode 2 and 3, and then we'll watch the new trilogy for my daughter, and we'll go lead up to Rise of Skywalker." So that's not how it went. We watched Attack of the Clones, and then Grayson was like, Zoe kept going, "This is boring. Put the new one on. This is so boring." Right? I get it a little. I was like, all right, I kind of get it. There's some exciting parts in it. And then Grayson started going, "Oh my God," with the love story. He was like, again with these two. And I was like, yeah, this is really
it's the absolute worst fucking movie.
Yeah, it really is.
It's the worst one. Well, no, Last Jedi's the worst one, but it was bad. But Revenge of the Sith, I thought was good. I like Revenge of the Sith.
I was listening to the Sith Cast. Shout out to the Sith Cast. That's Paradox Nerds weekly. He's doing a live show now because not very many people are traveling, but you can get it on Apple iTunes. It's basically an audio podcast. So a few weeks ago, they were talking about the prequels, and he had some guy on talking about how the prequels were like modern day Shakespeare and all this bullshit the guy was saying. And he was like talking about how the love story was perfectly well done, and how that's how a teenager how teenagers actually talk. Now I'm listening to him, and I haven't seen this movie in years, and I'm listening to him going, "Is he right? Like, am I missing something?" He's like, "I'm guarantee that when we were teenagers, we were saying those corny lines too." And then I was watching this movie going, all right, Anakin's around 18 years old. Padme is like 20, 22. And I was like, I never spoke like this in my life. I never told a girl. I think when I was in like the first or second grade, I told a girl like, "Oh, you're pretty like a flower" or something. Like, and that was like the corniest. I remember being like 7 and saying something like that, or like 5. I don't remember ever being like, and he's so stalkery in the movie. He's like she looks at him at one point and goes, "Stop staring at me like that. It makes me uncomfortable." And she walks away from him. And then I'm supposed to believe that 10 minutes later in the movie, they're in love. like he's leering at her like, dude, this guy needs to be locked up.
He was creepy. He was creepy.
But so whatever. Anyway, so from that we went to Skywalker and enjoyed it.
I don't know what Lucas saw in him, man. I really don't.
It's not just him. I think it's the directing too, man. It's like just okay, cut. All right, good. Yeah, next one. Next scene. Like just sitting there sipping his coffee, not giving a shit, just going, "I'm selling toys. I'm selling action figures and toys," sipping his coffee. And
but okay, so did you like the next one, Revenge of the Sith? I thought it was really good.
Oh, it's the Revenge of the Sith was the best out of the old ones, but I still don't like it. Like I still don't like it, but it's the best out of those movies. Like my least favorite Star Wars movies in reverse order would probably be Episode 2, Episode 1, and then Revenge of the Sith. Those are my least favorite Star Wars movies from the bottom going up towards the top. So in other words, someone said, "What are your favorite Star Wars movies?" I would be like, all right, Empire Strikes Back, and then whatever, going all the way down. And then my last 3 would be Revenge of the Sith, Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones.
I think going forward with my Star Wars collecting or fandom, I'm just going to concentrate on the original trilogy. Because to me, that's an idea. That's it. And just everything else, just keep blinders on, Yeah. Because you can't go wrong with the original trilogy. And that's where my love for Star Wars actually comes from anyway.
Right. Is this before or after Mafex comes out with like a 3-pack of old Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon, and Maul? Because I know you get
it's true. I do love Qui-Gon and young Obi-Wan.
I will concede that, though. I will concede that. I do love Qui-Gon, too, and I love the Duel of the Fates.
But it looks like the new stuff, like the High Council.
Yeah,
that shit
I'm not
looks
feeling
like
that either.
Yeah, come on.
It doesn't.
If you see the picture of like the lead character, it's like some sort of like
girl monk like character. The blonde.
And she's like the best, and she looks androgynous, and they're doing the same shit, man.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like this is a way for Disney to go, "Oh, does this stick? If it does, we can make a movie. If not, they're just novels, and we could ignore it again." And they want to have their cake and eat it too. Let's see. Are you an angel? Are you an angel, Baz? Any update on the Black Widow movie? We're probably not going to be able to go to the theater and see it. Oh, I fucking advertised this show as the cancellation of San Diego Comic-Con, and we didn't even talk about it. The show's almost over, and I'm like, San Diego Comic-Con canceled, and I haven't said it once. Jesus Christ.
Black Widow, they're trying to still release that in the theater.
That ain't gonna happen. No one's going to the theater even in 5 months. No one's going to the movie theater.
Yeah,
no one's going anywhere. Disneyland's gonna be closed. People aren't gonna be getting on planes. It's gonna be a soft opening. So they're
November 6th.
Ain't happening.
They're aiming for November 6th.
Even if they think about it, even if they do release it into the theater, is anyone gonna go? Are dozens and dozens of people gonna go like they always do for every Marvel movie? No.
No. I'll rent it online, man. I'd rather do that. Release it online.
I'll rent it when it comes on whatever. I'll rent the movie for the home theater and shit. But
no, but they're doing the new releases they're like $20.
Yep.
Straight to home video.
Yeah.
Straight to streaming. I'm sorry. So that's a great price too. $20. Have some of your friends come over.
Zayd's with us, bro.
What's up, man? The Magic Cop guys.
Yep, Magic Cop is in the house. Awesome. Go buy Magic Cop on Indiegogo. They should release it on Disney Plus. You're not going to get a straight release on Disney Plus. They need to make their money, and they want to make their millions back. Disney's losing, I think I heard $30 to $50 million a day with all their parks being closed. 30 to 50 million a day they're losing. What else was I going to say? The San Diego Comic-Con being canceled, because this is what the fucking basis of the show is supposed to be about, and I totally forgot to even talk about it. San Diego Comic-Con is officially canceled this year. New York Comic-Con is going to be canceled next. That is a guarantee. And I'm saying it here. You're hearing it again first. San Diego Comic-Con is going to be canceled next year also. I got news for everybody. You are not going to have a comic convention for 2 years. The earliest convention I see us happening is New York Comic-Con next year, 2021. They are not going to be allowed, by order of the governors, to open up a comic convention where hundreds of thousands of people are going to be gathering unless there are mass vaccinations. And what they're going to be doing, when you go up to them, they're going to be like, where's your vaccination card? They're going to be treating this like the Nazis, guys. Don't think that they're not. They're going to be looking for your app on your phone to make sure you got your shit. If you think you're going to be going into a place with 100,000 people, you're out of your damn mind.
We're fucked.
I don't agree with it, but you don't see that happening, Baz? You don't think they're going to be like, all right, where's your vax card? Like, well, you ain't getting in.
But there's going to be pushback, man, and I don't know on what level the pushback's going to be, but we'll see.
It's crazy, man. I do get the anti-vaxxers. I get it, because it looks really fishy. It really does. My colander hat's going on for a second, taking off the hat, putting on the colander for a second. This shit looks fishy. But with that said,
and people are saying this is the number of the beast right here.
I know. It seems fishy, man. It really does. But in a world where we only need one vaccination, this is what it looks like. We don't want to vaccinate. Well, then have fun staying in your house forever and possibly getting grandma sick and killing half your family. You know what I'm saying? And forget grandma. Guys are dropping dead on my job in their 30s. We've had 5 deaths on my job. I think 2 of the guys were in their 30s. So, and they didn't, and they were fit dudes. They weren't overweight or diabetic. They're not like that. I'm a fit buff guy, but I'm a very fit dude. And
it was definitely from COVID.
And it was definitely from COVID. Now, it wasn't one of those fake COVID New York, you die of suicide now, and they're saying that you died of COVID bullshit that they're trying to do.
That's what they say. That if you died from another cause, that if they test you and you have COVID, they'll mark you dying from COVID.
Yeah, exactly. So if you have, Baz, if you had COVID right now and you decided to commit suicide, or if God forbid you died in a car accident or anything, a homicide, it's automatically a COVID death. And they're doing that so that they can get more money from the government for local cities to prop up the local cities. It's not when you think of conspiracies, you have to follow the money. That's where my mind is gone as far as conspiracy. Right. Just follow where the money's going, and more than likely, it's not lizard people or all sorts of ways. I mean, it could be Satan, people that worship Satan too, or whatever the hell the case may be. But chances are, just follow the money, and you'll see where the corruption goes. Straight up and down. All right. So it will be online shows pretty much, correct. Blitzway sucks at internet unveils. Well, that sucks because Blitzway has won my vote for reveals of the year, the last 2 years running. So hopefully Blitzway will get better at their internet reveals.
What do you get in your G.I. Joe first wave?
If it, it's whenever, I mean, it's supposed to be coming out in June, but probably not because unless they start letting shit into this country, probably not. But it's supposed to be June. I ordered the whole first wave of that. I mean, I got a ton of stuff on. Like, I can't even get my I can't even get my Superman that's been out. You know, the Justice League Superman's friggin' 2 years of delays, and then it's like sitting it's probably sitting on a shipping container off the coast of wherever the hell Sideshow is, wherever part of California they are that they get their imports from.
Do a screen share with me.
Screen sharing right now. Oh, the Todd McFarlane stuff. Good call, man. God damn it, Baz. Good call.
Exactly.
All right, so Baz, take it away.
Okay, so these are the perks that he's added to the Kickstarter.
Why though? Because it's at like $1.5 million, right?
Yep. 1 million. No, if they reach 1,527,000, which is almost assured. Yeah. So this is if everything reaches 1,527,000. You'll be getting for the classic Spawn, you'll be getting a masked head and new painted screaming head. So
you have two heads, nice.
Modern Spawn shoelace head, which I like, and human head. Awesome.
Nice.
Artist proof Spawn, unpainted masked head, and screaming heads. If you get the 3-pack, then you get all 6 heads.
Nice, and they've already. I think they already gave more perks too. That's just if they hit 1,500. I think when 1,500,000. I think right now they also got extra hands. Like every figure gets an extra 2 set of hands. They get an extra weapons too. I believe there's like a bunch of extra weapons you get with it now. So there's already been I think there was a stretch goal for at like the million mark, the 1,100,000, 1,200,000, 1,400,000.
Is this the weapon? The new weapon?
I think that's the new weapon.
Hooks.
That was like the teased hooks. Yeah, that's pretty cool. There's a bunch of new shit that they said that the figures are going to wind up coming with.
You get the metal chains.
Oh yeah, metal chains was another upgrade that they got. So now instead of plastic chains, you're going to have metal ones and shit, which is really dope. Now you're starting to speak my language. I don't know. See, not that I didn't like Spawn. I think Spawn is an awesome character. I really do. He's not my favorite Image guy, though. He's not even he was never my favorite Image guy when Image came out. I really liked him, but as far as my favorite Image guys go, I really liked Savage Dragon was my favorite because I loved Eric Larson. We went through this when we had Dan Fraga on. I was in love with Eric Larson's art, and we know what happened to Eric Larson. Whatever. But I always liked him, and I liked the Wildcats, and I liked some characters from Youngblood. And Spawn was all right, Spawn's cool. I mean, he's got a really cool power set, but I might be more interested if they did a Savage Dragon. I don't know. Spawn is really friggin' awesome. He just looks really good. His aesthetic is really nice. But all right, Joseph N is saying goodnight. Great show, guys. Got to run. Be safe. Take care, Joseph, and keep you and yours safe as well. Jezebel, I got the classic. She got the classic. Nice. Awesome. Love it. I love the red in the outfit too. I like colorful shit. You get a head sculpt, and you get a head sculpt. Everyone get a head sculpt. And metal chains, I might add.
Those metal chains look kind of cheap though.
The metal chains look cheap, or were they the plastic? Yeah. They showed the metal ones?
Metal chains, yeah, they look
Yeah. Look, man, whatever. It is what it is. Guys like real metal. What do you want me to tell you? But so that's cool. Well, that's everything I had to hit on for the night. I'm glad we pulled that. I'm glad we did the actual show in the last 10 minutes and then bullshitted for an hour. It's like the when you click on the thing on YouTube, it's like San Diego Comic-Con canceled, and then people are gonna be tuning in going, these fucking assholes are talking about action figures. And then in
do you remember
30 minutes they talk about San Diego.
Yeah. Do you remember the Wildcats cartoon?
SmackDown's been on for about 14 minutes. I'm coming up now. We're trying to end.
Here it is.
I'm getting the warning signs are going off. I have work tonight too in the rain. Please, I want to hang myself. Who's more powerful to try to respawn? I think Spawn's more powerful. Although they're probably equal, right?
No, Spawn's a fucking like CIA assassin.
No,
just as Al Simmons.
Yeah, but his Spawn, the character with his magic and shit. Dude, he fucking fights Malbolgia. He fights the devil, for Christ's sake.
But that's what I'm saying. At his base level as Al Simmons, he's already a freaking awesome assassin. And then on top of that, you got Spawn with the chains, the cape, the magic. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. I think because Spawn is a little rides the Doctor Strange line a little bit more, right? He like can conjure shit. But
Ghost Rider has the penance stare.
Does the penance stare work on Al Simmons? It probably would, but as Spawn, that would be a dope comic actually. That would be a pretty fucking cool crossover. Because Ghost Rider I think has him with that, because he's still kind of Al Simmons maintains his humanity, right? I'm not Al Simmons. Spawn maintains his humanity. He remembers being.
Yeah, he's always he's emo and shit. He's always crying over fucking Wanda.
Yeah. Spawn is Ghost Rider, Punisher, and Doctor Strange rolled up into one. Yeah, pretty much.
That's what McFarlane said.
All right, I gotta go run and watch SmackDown. Anything else you have to say for yourself, Mr. Amazing Larry?
That's it. There's not much stuff going on.
Well, I think we had a pretty good show.
Yeah, it's a good show. I mean, for nothing's coming out. The world is like kind of changing on us. So we'll see what happens next week if we have anything.
Yeah, true that. Well, we'll see. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to have anything in by then, but whatever. I'll pull a fucking rabbit out of my hat.
Oh, guys, we were talking about doing a watch-along movie.
Yes. So, we're going to try to do the first ever Red Cup watch-along. We're trying to gather ideas from movies that we can do a watch-along with you guys, which will basically be us doing this live show with the movie playing on for us in the background on mute, and we would tell you guys when to press play, and we'll be doing like a group commentary. You guys would obviously be commentating on here in the chat, and you'll be able to hear me and Baz make fun of whatever movie we're watching.
So join the Facebook page, and we're going to put up a poll.
Yes, so here you go. Join this page. There's 17 guys, and I should have did this when there was fucking 28 people in the chat room tonight. All right. Go to this thing. If you're not already part of it, join us on Facebook. We're going to be putting a poll up to figure out what would be the best movie for us to do a watch along with. Obviously, superhero related. We were throwing around ideas like maybe Superman 3 with Richard Pryor, maybe Batman Returns, maybe The Man of Steel, maybe the first Avengers movie. We want to get like 5 choices and then do like a watch along. But it's got to be something that we've seen enough of to not have to like watch the movie and do commentary on it. Like Kev's Matrix, right? Sleepaway Camp. Dude, I saw that in like 88.
All you need to watch is that final scene anyway. Yeah. Man. That's it. I wonder what their personal pronouns were back then.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
I'm an asshole.
So all right, guys. Take care, everybody. That'll be on the page in the coming week, and we will see you next week. Take care. Let's shut this fucking thing.